Hello, it's me, Make Me back again with another episode of Microtopia. Really liking this game. Figured we'd give it another go. When we left off last time, we had expanded our storage over here, and we tried to kind of get these systems running a little bit better, so things are a little bit more spread out and consistent. We got these gates working properly now, so that only a certain amount of people will go down these routes, and we got everything kind of running relatively smoothly. I think probably this could be a little bit more efficient, but other than that, I think we're not bad. I figure out this one, because this one takes 4 elements. This one, they gotta wait for it, so they stop, they drop off, they wait. They won't go until it's done. So I don't know if there's a setting for that, because that would be nice. If you could just tell them like to keep going. But I guess this guy wouldn't be able to do anything either, otherwise as well. That's fine. Anyways, things are going. We're building up stock on all sorts of materials here. We got a whole bunch of raw materials. We got lots of energy stocking up. So the next thing we need to do now is start upgrading our ants, which means we are going to build a combiner. So we're gonna start redirecting some of these babies over to another direction here and start combining them. And perhaps we will do that kind of out here. We also need to redirect this route in a minute too, so we're gonna have to fix that up in a minute. But we have enough stock, I can let it go for a bit. Yeah, we got lots over here, so we probably want to rebuild that over there and start collecting all this up, because there's so much out this way. But there is quite a bit still out here. Okay, we'll sort that in a second. Let's get this combiner working. So combiner will combine ants. Pretty straightforward. I think we're going to need several of them at some point or another. So what we might do is place that here. I think we might need this green stuff later on, so I don't want to like destroy it, and we don't really have any other space, so I'm going to build that there. We're probably going to need another one over here as well later on, unless I want to build it down here. That's fine. We'll build it over here. So combiner works pretty straightforward. You grab a trail, we grab one of these guys, and we do a splitter, and now we split. Or do we split? Perhaps we get them to combine, and then we just start upgrading all of the basic ants. Maybe that's the best way to do this. Right? So we're gonna send these guys out here, and then we are going to divide this way. And then we are going to delete this. So all the new ants are gonna come out this way. They're gonna go in here, and then they're gonna come out and go over here. And we are also going to split them here. And make another combiner over there. We'll deal with that actually. Let's delete this for now. Let's delete that for now. We'll fix that in a minute. Okay, so these guys are now gonna come back to our main split down there. So now we got these little guys. Excellent. So this guy has a 10-minute lifespan, and he can also do plant cutting. So I don't know if that's something we can do yet. It contains fiber. Collect from this with plant cutting. Okay. So I don't know, is that a foraging? If I were to like do a foraging path out here, would they forage this? Is that a thing that happens? I don't know. I don't actually know. Let's try that. You go over here. Do you forage this stuff? Do you like do anything here? No. Okay. Can I tell you to do something with this? No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay. That's fine. Anyways, those will slowly start replacing our other ants. So our population cap stays the same, but these guys live twice as long. So for a little while there, our total population will start to dwindle a little bit. But they will be slightly more efficient, is what's going to happen. And I don't know if these guys like move faster or anything like that. That would be an interesting upgrade to have for these, would be to slowly start getting them going faster. Anyways, that completes the Instinct 13 tutorial. And then we also have this already. Keep producing until you've created 5 regular workers. Did that. You can find regular workers, and again, to create inventor ants. So that's our next step. So inventor ants are going to let us start working up the tech tree. So we're going to have inventor ants out here somewhere. And what we're going to do is create another combiner over here. Like right there. So another one that's going to have 2 entrances on it. That's going to get built up. We might move this a bit, actually. I want some space. Yeah, I want a little bit of space because I don't want like 1,000. I don't want everybody to go and become these ones. I only want a few. So what I think we will do is we have a splitter first. So trails, splitter, one going there, one going here. And then we have a counter gate, which is going to be set to 2. Right? Like so. And then a splitter here. Right? And that's going to allow us to create production. I don't think we have the building yet, but there will be another building where those guys can go, and we need to feed them. So the supply of food over here will be used to benefit them. So the other thing we can look to possibly do is, I don't know if we've got the cap to expand our food production yet, because you're going to see this bar up at the top left here. So this is our stage bar. So the faster we feed the queen, the higher up a stage we go, the more max population we get. But right now what's happening is this track is so long, it's taking guys quite some time to come over here. And in certain cases, they're coming in kind of grouped up like this, where she might not be ready to eat yet. And that's why this storage is starting to fill up. And we're going to need food also for these folks that are emerging right now. Here he is. That's our first one. Amazing. So he can now move out of here. We'll just get him to come over here for now, so more can start loading up in there. Yeah, complete that. And now we're going to have a progression. We're going to have inventor pads. So we can put inventor pads somewhere over here. All right, so let's put a couple of inventor pads. I think we put them like this. Like so. Good stuff. He's going to come over here. Right, we're going to be able to make those ones on there. I'm not sure how I can prevent these guys from making too many, because we really don't need any more right now. Yeah, we really don't need any more. I guess we can make one more. Basically, we're just going to want to kind of supply them on occasion, just to restock, basically. So we'll get one more going. Anyways, these guys are now going to be available. Right, so let's just delete that for now. I don't know any other way to control the population over here, so I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to. And we need ants on our production because our population is going down, but they're living longer. Right, so as you can see over here, we don't have as many guys out in the field right now. These guys are controlled because they're going to be only a certain amount on each one, but these other ones are unlimited. So we're just kind of sending everybody else out to these ones evenly. All right, anyways, we've got this going now. We've got these guys going. So now we're going to need to direct some ants to start feeding these guys, and that will build us up some science. So we're going to, I think, create a hauling path from here. I think that's the case, or should I create a foraging path specific to these guys? We do have food over here, so we could do that. We could do that, in fact. That might be better, right? Just kind of have a closed circuit just for them. That might be better. Let's do that instead. So let's actually delete that. Let's delete all that. We're going to move these. We're going to move you guys over here. Oops. Move this way. That. Yeah, we're going to move you as well. And we're also going to move you. Okay, and then we're going to delete this path over here. For now, we can create a hauling trail going this way. That's fine. And then we're going to create a new path for foraging over here, which will be similar to the other paths we have. So we'll have 1, 2, I think 3 should be enough. And they're going to go out to there. Oops. And they're going to go out to here. And they're going to go out to there. And then everybody's going to come back this way. And then go over there. Okay, so we got their own little closed circuit over there. We're going to grab some ants to get in there initially. Oops. Do you not want to go there? Okay. So what we can do here to make sure that is always getting built in is we can make sure these guys are going here. Right, and on this path here, we're actually only going to want a few. So what we can do is, like 4 going this way. Yeah, right. So we're never going to have more than 4. The rest will get redirected over there. Great. All right, now we need to pause for a second because this over here is a situation that we need to resolve because we're out of materials over here. So we're gonna just clean all this up. I think the easiest thing to do is just delete all of this. Because we don't have mining yet. And what we're gonna do is now redirect these guys out through here and out through there, and so on. Okay, and then we're going to create... Can I get a path? I figure we can do like a bit of a cross path that way because this one's all the way out here. So we'll just make this one. We'll just make this one go a little bit farther out and then come back through here like that. All right, a little bit convoluted, but it should work. Oh, and then we got to get these guys assigned. So yeah, you guys can all get assigned randomly those tracks, and then that should reactivate all of this. We got one more guy over here, so he's about to die already. Our first guy. But now you can see almost, yeah, all of our little ants have been replaced now with the bigger ants. So that is done now. So all those little guys are gone. We have no more. We are now up back to a 47 population though, so now we should be significantly more efficient than we were before. All right, so now these guys are getting fed. This guy's gonna pop in a minute. I don't know if I can pop him. No, he's not quite yet. So after 10, he's gonna get ready. So we might not even need 3, or we might need more. Yeah, it looks like we need more guys on here. We don't have that much food on this track though, so I don't know if that's gonna make a big difference. Yeah, so inventor ants are going to provide inventor points. We're going to pop their bubbles here. Oh, look at this nice little quick system here. That's a good way to see how it might be set up at a later date. Interesting. Okay. So they created a closed system here where they have these identifying how many to go down each track. Interesting. All right, we'll take a look at that later. It's not important right now. For the time being, though, we can get this popped. He dies. Okay, so every time they do it, they die. Got it. So we are going to need more of these folks in the next little while. So next thing we're going to do is start unlocking the technology tree. So we have this little button up here, and that's going to open up this massive technology tree, which goes all the way up to target island scanners, jet drones, all sorts of weird automation things, ancient island scanners, gold. Amazing. But we got to get the first one down here, which is radar tower. So we're going to get that. We got it unlocked. That's going to give us plant cutting. That's going to give us 50 ants. Increase the population of your colony to gain access to new developments. I see. Okay, so that's like a lock. We have to get to 50 ants before we can go this way, but we can go and get plant cutting pretty quickly. All right, so as soon as he's fed up. So he is dying, actually, eh? Yeah, he's only alive for another minute. Okay. So we are actually going to need to supply those guys a little bit more frequently. We're gonna open that up. All right, we've completed that. Now that you have established a colony, it's time to start communicating with your kind. So we can build a radar tower and make contact with another colony. Interesting. And we also have this guy we can pop. So he's gone now. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this system. I don't know how efficient this is gonna be. Yeah. What we'll probably want to do is have a storage. A stockpile over here as well, right? Just so these guys will be stockpiling food if they're not using it until we get more guys built up here. My one concern is just like the production level over here for our queenie. If we're making enough little guys, like these seem to be timed out pretty well, where we basically have all three filled all the time, except for right now where we don't have enough ants. We don't have enough ants on here. We need to move a guy over. Oops. You, yeah, because we need 2 ants on here. We need 2 ants on here to keep these populated. So we got to keep an eye out on that. We can split. Yeah, we can do another. Can do another splitter over here. Might need to move some stuff over a bit. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Just want to move this. Can I not move this? Just want to move this over a bit, guys. I just need some space. Just need some space. Alright, now we should be able to... Yeah. Yeah, so now... There we go, okay. So that should control that a little bit better. So we want to keep 2 people on there. That keeps these full. That keeps our population going. We seem to be like just barely keeping up with the energy requirements for the queen. We do have a lot of food here though. So I'm guessing we can probably get another path going this way. So from the storage, I don't know how many times we're actually storing. Like we have storage here. I don't actually see anybody storing anything anymore. So I'm wondering if everybody should be storing and then we just have several ants just going back and forth. That might be better. Anyways, we got some more of that going on over there. We can do a dispenser over here. And a dispenser over here. Seems a little bit redundant, but what I'm thinking is if they have food, they go here. If not, they pick up food. If they pick up food, then they'll go to the next guy. They feed him. If everybody's full or dead, they'll drop it off. So that should create a good cycle that way. Right? We can kind of do the same thing over here, where we can have a certain amount of folks just kind of dispensing food and keeping this going so we can hit our population, because this meter is slowly going down right now. 23 energy a second. So if we grab this and we say place a dispenser over here somewhere, and then we can do a foraging path from here to here, and then back. Oh, ants are dying everywhere. So sad. And then we get a splitter. Oh. Oh. Oh, we've created a monster over here. This is not what we intended to do. Okay, yeah, now the energy is gonna go way up, but we got nobody coming in here. Okay, so hang on. Hang on a second here. Okay, we gotta delete this. All right, everybody's coming into this one instead of going over there. How do we manage that? Let's move this. We think we need a little more space here. Like that. Delete this. So we want an additional circuit that's going to go here. We don't want to connect it to that one there. We want it to come back. So we got our own circuit there. And then we're going to split from here. We'll split off here. And we'll keep maybe 2 ants. Yeah, 2 ants sounds right. And they'll go over here. Right? And so you can go onto this path, you can go onto this path, you can go back on to there. And you, sir, can go back onto here. So that should increase our energy use. And so now all of these guys should likely just go to the storage. Right? Yeah, this is no longer a requirement. We make it 3, right? Okay, I think that should solve for that. So these guys will be filling up this. We'll have a few guys over here. Okay, good stuff. And these guys need popping. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what did that that tutorial showed us to get this going a bit better, right? Yeah, go in there. You can go in there. No? You don't want to go in there? Go over there then, maybe? Doesn't want to go in there. Okay, hang on. We gotta fix this up again too. So the way we saw this is, yeah, we set this for 1, and we set that to go there, and then we do the same thing here, and then the same thing here. And then we have a path going from here to here, to here, to here, and then back around. Right? So then when you go on there, you'll go around and you'll fill the one that's empty. I think that's how that works. Nope. Nope, he's still going there. Okay. So we need, I guess, a splitter? Okay, get out of the way for a second here, bud. I can't see. Yeah, I think we need a splitter here. That's why. We need a divider. Right? And then we need this here. Right? That should work now. Now, yeah, so now he will... Okay. Not quite what we wanted. Not quite what we wanted. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out eventually. Okay, well, we do have a bunch of science, though. We've got lots of materials. You're actually filling up over here, which is good. Filling up here. These guys are still working. Move that out a little bit. Okay. And we've got this going okay as well. We are now at 0.24 instead of 0.23. Okay. That didn't have a big impact, but I do think that this is like a simpler solution in any case. All right, so we got that going. Next thing we need to do is build our radar tower. So let's go ahead and build the radar tower. So the radar tower is a large dish that scans for radio signals from other colonies. About this building, an ant colony is practically invisible to the other colonies. So it takes quite a bit. Don't know if there's any specific placement we need to put. We'll keep it kind of central over here. It's huge. All right. It is massive. Okay, well, I think we have everything we need almost. Almost. We need a bit more food. Okay, so that hit our food supply up pretty good for a little while. So Mama's going to be a bit hungry for a second here while this builds up. Okay, we got lots of science, though. Go over there. I don't know why this isn't working, but we'll figure that out later. This is at 95 now, so we just have to be careful while this is happening because our population is going to dwindle a bit here. Yeah, population's going down while this is getting built up. Don't have enough food supply for this. We need 2 more only. Okay. Hopefully we'll be all right there. Food supply down here has been reduced quite a bit. We got more food down there and more food down there. All right, well, the dish is open now. So that should hopefully help here. Now it feels like we need more ants on this row here. We figured out how to do that. Okay, so make contact. So if I click on this, I can make contact. All right, we're making contact. Also burst a bubble over there. Okay, so that's going to take a little while. It looks like that's going to take like a minute. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Very interesting. That looks putrid. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff flying around now. Whole bunch of ants flying around. Flying ants. You know what that means, right? We got like nest issues. We're going to have to take down half the house. The whole subfloor is gonna have to go out. Everything's getting replaced because we got a ant infestation. Carpenter ants, terrible. Anyways, so that's about to roll over, and we'll see what happens. So we've made contact now. We've now made contact. So we just witnessed a nuptial flight. Once every hour, the sky comes alive with fertile male ants that are on quest to find young queens to mate with. In time, your colonies start producing gynes, future queens who will take to the skies and establish new colonies, continuing the endless cycle of life. For now, the nuptial flight offers a moment of reflection. Okay, so drones are going to be visiting us. It's a report. So completed nuptial flight number 1, the colony is visited by 276 drones. So since time of colony start, we've created 4th century ants. This is everything 440 worker ants, 102 worker ants, and 16 inventor ants. And 232 of them have died already. Crazy. Repurposed. That's horrifying. They were repurposed. All right. So that's all good now. I don't know what that did for us. The radar tower has picked up some data about a nearby island. Reveal new island. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. So we have a new island over here with new resources. Copper. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Over the course of your playthrough, you'll unlock several islands that you can explore and build onto. These islands don't share an inventory. If you want to build on an island, you have to make sure the required materials are present in stockpiles on the specific island. Okay, so we're going to have some sort of thing that will shoot supplies over, looks like. You also cannot relocate a building to another island. Got it? Okay, so we're going to be able to expand out there at some point. And I feel even smaller than we did before. We felt small, now we know we're small. The world is big. So we're going to be able to create ants that can fly to get over there. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so what else is going on here? We can grab this over here. We can grab this over here. And we can move this, oops, yeah, over there. Okay, so we also have a bunch of research available now. And this is, yeah, the stockpile is empty. And pop that, that's even more research. So that's fine. So I think the logjam right now is food. Yeah, Queen's not getting enough energy. It's taking too long for us to get food over here. I honestly don't know what to do about that besides kind of redirecting ants from one of the other sides here. There was one random ant just kind of sitting out there doing nothing. It's one of my original guys. Yeah, so you can go out there and do that. Yeah, but that's a problem. Mama's not getting enough food anymore. It's only 0.22 energy. It's not being fed fast enough. Okay, well, let's go into the research tree. And we haven't quite hit the 50 ant. We're kind of stuck. But we can do plant cutting now. So workers on this trail cut down trees and plants to collect their fiber. All right, we got all that. This is going to... We need to collect 10 pieces of fiber before we can go up this path. We can unlock a new type of trail, a trail that won't create any kind of action flag. Handy if you want to transport ants without them interacting with anything. Okay, we'll get that as well. And then a main trail. A trail designed to be the central path for ants to follow and flow into other loops. That costs 100 research, and one item we don't even have yet. Alright. So let's close that out. And what's happening over here, guys? Yeah, this is not working. Not working at all. Okay. But we definitely need more ants. We need more ants. We're not able to keep up with all of the production requirements that we have right now. So even getting into this fabric piece here and starting to cut all this stuff down is going to be a challenge. Because we don't have enough ants. So I'm wondering if we should be supplying a certain amount still just back into the main line of just regular baby ants. So maybe it wasn't the best thing, because like on this line, they just need to be small ants. Right? They last longer, but we need volumes. We need lots of volume. So it might not be the best idea to be making all of our ants big. Right? Like these guys here, these guys don't need to be big ants. Nobody on this side needs to be a big ant. So what we might need to do is rethink what we're doing over here. Plant cutting now, null trail. Okay, so likely what's going to happen then is that some of these baby ants are going to come down to this trail instead this way. And then we're going to delete this. So rather than sending everybody this way, we're going to start sending some baby ants this way. Similarly, we're going to send them... Gonna get a little bit convoluted, but we only need baby ants on this track as well. We don't need to worry about that. We just need to send baby ants. We need to send some baby ants over here so that we have this production line going. But then we also need to have everything else going. Yeah, and this thing's not working very well either. That's okay. Right? We also don't need them on this track either, to be honest. Right, like none of these things need... Yeah, none of these things need grown ants. The only grown ants we need to do are just going to be sent down here to start collecting grass, to start cutting grass. Right? So we may have over-engineered this a little bit. So let's think about this a little bit. Right, so when we have this cutter here, we don't need. We're not going to send anybody else this way. So although they are longer living, we need higher levels of production available. Right? So what that means is so here, what we're going to do is send them 3 ways this way. Oops. Like that, we're going to send them this way. Right? So these ants will just be regular ants. These ants here will go and become cutters. And so, yeah, we're going to split these guys. Kind of similar to how we have the other ones, right? So we'll have like 4 tracks here, and they're going to go out and they're going to start cutting things down. We don't want them to cut down the trees. We just want them cutting fiber. That. Right, we just want them cutting fiber, and then they're going to haul from here to here to over here, and then back to, say, we'll just put them here. We'll just put them in the middle. That's fine. And then we'll put a storage in the center here somewhere. Oops. Right, and then they get sent back that way. Okay, so I think that is going to increase our efficiency. Yeah, because there's no need for any of these guys, and these are not working still. Okay. Yeah, I don't have these set up properly. Don't have this set up properly. Right, so we have a divider. And then we have this guy here. It's going to be set to 3. And it's going to say, go there. I think that's how we need it set up, right? Is that not how I have it set up over here? Is that why it's breaking these two? Not sure. I thought that's how I had it set up. Maybe not. Maybe not how I have it set up. That's fine. Okay. Pop that guy. Okay. I think that works. Yeah, so he's going to get grass. We're going to start storing grass over here. Meanwhile, little ants are going basically everywhere else. Right, so this should, yeah, so now we got a lot more happening over here. So we should hopefully start keeping up with Mama's needs down here. Do we need 3 on this side? Maybe we only need 2 here. Let's make it 2. So the 3 will be on there for now. One is going to pass, and then, yeah. And then hopefully we start building up a bit of a stockpile over here as well. We also have more food down here, so maybe we'll extend some of the lines. I don't know. It seems like we have enough food available. We just don't have enough ants grabbing it. So I think this is more efficient than it was before, but I think it could still likely be even more efficient. Like, the lines need to be shorter, because these lines are too long. Like, they grab one at the beginning here, they still gotta walk all the way around here, and it takes them too long. So I think it needs to go, like, this way next time. Okay. Okay, so now we've got a stockpile of fiber. And that means we're going to be able to make more stuff later on. Production-wise, we don't have anything new there. But that will be worked out later on. Okay. And so now... Oh, I think we have an issue over here. Yeah, we got an issue over here. We have... Yeah, we got problems over here. We got problems over here. Okay, we can do this instead. Yeah, I didn't have anybody feeding into that path. Cool. Okay, so what we want to see is this stockpile slowly filling up, which it is. And then we want to see a lot more ants on each path. Which I think we do see now. Like, they die faster, but there's a lot more people working now, so I think that will be better. Guys, let me know down in the comments if you think this is just a complete terrible idea. This guy we need to continue to expand out. You guys can't reach that there, okay. Can reach it now. Got that one is in reach. You guys are not doing anything anymore down here. I can just extend that out a bit farther? Okay. Stuff. We're gonna need to get mining soon. Where's mining on here? Nowhere. Okay. Objective. Okay, we can click that. And we can click that as well. Sweet. So it gives us fabric. We have the old gate, a logic trail that lets ants enter based on whether they are currently old or not. Oh. Elder trail. A special trail designed to guide ants to their last destination. Old ants will gain a speed boost, while younger ants will be slowed down. The trail also makes ants last a little longer before dying. Oh gosh, okay. Interesting. Recycler. Building that can recycle ants into raw materials. It's advisable to only use ants at the end of their... Oh, okay. So we're going to be able to make an old gate, and then we're going to be able to recycle our ants. Ugh. Upgrade 100 old ants, optimizing life. So we're gonna have to like put old gates everywhere and start doing that. Anyways, we have an assembler as well. A large building upgrades ants by combining them with materials. Should be connected to a stockpile by using a dispenser. Newly created ants will have a replenished lifespan. Should be connected to, interesting. And an iron floor tile. Flat surface you can place other buildings on. Using floor tiles allows you to build on a grid. Okay, so that's just like a nice to have. I'm curious about this one. It only costs 10 to unlock, so let's get it. And that gives us a drone, a special ant equipped with a pair of wings enabling it to fly. Use the launch pad and landing pad buildings to plan out its trajectory. Okay, so that lets us get to the other island. And a small digger ant. And once a new ant cast, an ant will be modified snout equipped to drill open Solid ore deposits. Okay, so that gives us our mining. So we got that. A new type of trail, mining trail. Excellent. And we can do... Oh, tracking it. We're not able to do that yet. Okay. But now we're going to be able to create small digger ants and then do mining. Okay, it's getting complex. We can also get fabric done at the workshops, and a carry gate, a logic gate that lets ants enter based on what type of material they are carrying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is getting wacky. It's getting wacky. All right, so we just opened up a whole can of things that I'm not even sure I'm ready to look at yet. So a large building. So yeah, the assembler's building that upgrades an ant into another cast by combining it with material. The building can take the materials directly from a stockpile. You'll need to set it up by connecting it with a dispenser. Okay. Interesting. So we need mining ants. So if we... Because this stock is almost done over here. So if we throw... If we throw this over here somewhere, they're going to come in. What's the inside? The in is the green. The out is the yellow. Throw that over there. That starts getting built. That's going to take fabric. Got it. So we need to get fabric going first. Which means we're going to need another factory. So should I keep all the factories together and just have them kind of split out and doing different things? Because some of these guys are not really doing much. Would that make sense to have another factory here or another workshop? Not sure. I am not sure. We can try it, and we'll see. That means we're going to need this divider to go here. And then we're going to have this guy's dispenser coming up over here. And then we're going to have a hauling path going through here. And getting kind of... Oh, can't quite connect back there. Okay. Gotta go around. The most efficient factory in the world. We're gonna make fabric over here. So that means we need to, yeah, hang on. We need to pause. We need to move this around a bit. Right, hang on. We need to fix some things here. Things have gone terribly wrong. Terribly wrong. All right, hang on. All right, let's fix this up a little bit. So they're going to come in here. They're going to come in here, and then they're going to get split into 3 different paths. One path is going to go here, and then all paths are going to come back out this way. And then another path is going to go to there, and it's going to come back out here. And the final path is going to go here, and then it's going to come back out here, and then they're all going to go this way. Oh, that's okay. They're all going to come back to here. Right? And so everybody... Oh, actually. We just need 2 splitters, right? So we need 2 splitters. So 1 splitter to go this way. All right, this guy is going to move over here somewhere. Wherever it fits. Over here. Okay. That's going to come like there. Then they're going to split again with one going there and the other one going there. Okay, I think we got it. So you can get back onto there. You can get over here. We are full of screws. Just about. Okay. All right, and then this needs 2 fiber. All right, so this has got to move. This can move over here. Got it. So there is definitely a more efficient way to do this, I'm sure. We are out of space for screws. Yes, we are. Interesting. So we need another. We've made so many screws that we don't really need any more for a while. So actually, why don't you just go there? We're just going to. We'll just cancel that for now until we start running low on screws. That's fine. This is where you're going to start needing the logic gates, right? Because you're only going to want to send them down certain paths if they've got the right items. So, yeah, this could definitely be more efficient. Why is there a... Is this fabric? No, this is iron. Why is there iron here? Somebody came through here with iron and dropped it off, and now it's messed everything up. Okay, delete that. Delete that. We need a new storage here. All right, can I say what it should accepts? Fabric. Okay, and we'll make another one. We'll make another one of these here. Like so. Right, and then we can reopen this. And this guy will accept screws. Okay. I think we're good. Amazing. Good progress there. This is getting built up. We'll play around with that next hand. Let's pop a couple of bubbles. And I think we'll call it a day. This has been a long episode. But we did some progress. It is a mess. And I'm sure it can be significantly more organized. And I'll consider it next time. But my mind is already pretty full. But this has been fun. Again, this has been Microtopia. Make sure to like, subscribe. If you're liking this series, let me know. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Take care.